How to take apart a pet store retractable dog leash. It's lockable and it's retractable. To do this, we're going to need a small flathead screwdriver and a pair of needle nose pliers. First thing you want to do is find the notch where the leash comes out of the casing and put your flathead screwdriver in it and pry it up. You should see a crack start to form in the case along the center of it, and you keep prying along that crack until the casing is completely off. The next thing we want to do is take a look at what we have. We have our locking or braking mechanism and our wheel, which will be referred to as the spring housing. First, we want to take the locking or braking mechanism out. It's pretty simple. Just take the two pieces out and watch out for the springs to make sure they don't fly away and you lose them. Next step is you want to take the cap that covers the spring off. And to start that, you can take the wheel or spring housing out. And once you take this spring housing out, you'll see a little groove or opening in the transition between the cap and the housing, and you just stick your screwdriver in and you take it off. Now you can see the spring and the housing and the leash all in one mechanism. Usually, if you have a problem with the spring, it'd be more efficient to buy a new leash instead of replacing the spring, as these leashes are fairly inexpensive and the spring would be very hard to find. You can also see some grease in the bottom of the case, and if the leash was having a hard time moving, you could put some more grease, just Vaseline or something in there, and it would move it. For reassembling, you take your pliers, you grab the spring, you turn it, and then you push it down into the thing poking out of the casing. And that should give you your tension back and make sure your leash is usable. As you can see, it's locked in and it can't move out of place. Put your braking mechanism or locking mechanism back in. So, first piece, the larger one, you want to insert the screwdriver into the slot at the base of the piece and then pull the spring back so it fits over a post that's sticking out of the casing. And then you just insert like that, and as you can see, it just locks in and it'll be held in place. Next thing you want to do, you can put the cap back on right now. Pretty simple, just put it on, don't have to worry about locking it in place. Well, there is a little snap. But the next thing after this is we want to take the smaller piece with the head of it pointing out towards the front of the dog leash and insert it so the spring is in the small notch in the casing, and the rest of the mechanism is on the post. The final piece you want to put into place is the final casing, and just to seal it, you just press down on it, and now you have your dog leash back. So it works. It might need a bit of tape or glue. Thanks for watching.